You have account create up 1-0. Boom. Alright, here we go. Spawning as the red human from the United States, we have Aventador. And his opponent spawning as the yellow night elf, it is account create. Human versus night elf, Amazonia. Let's see where things go. Hopefully this will play out standard. Should he want to try to fast expand, it's not impossible. I'm not sure if account create is the night elf player who likes to do the immolation harassment, but that is also a possibility. And then we also got chances of fuck, why can't I talk? We got chances of Aventador teching up and actually doing a rifle caster push. Amazonia is a pretty decent map for that push, but I don't know. We'll see if he does any sort of weird play again. Last game he did that footman all in into straight tier 3. It's just weird, but right now it looks like he is opening standard Archmage footman. Meanwhile, for account create, he's opening up standard Demon Hunter, Ancient of War here. Probably gonna creep out his lab. Oh shit, that was a good one. I'm not gonna say it out loud though, but that was a good one.
A player's forces are under attack.
Anyways though, I do suspect Aventador to do a militia creep over at the lab. You know, standard plays here. And then we'll see what item will account create get to start his game off. A little bit slow on his micro here, almost killing 2 of his own wisps with the lightning shield. Well, at least he doesn't deny any XP though.
The town is under siege.
Meanwhile over here, Aventador militia creeping. He's gonna get a circlet, and he's pulling back the green. So yeah, Aventador creeping out his side of the map much more efficiently than account create. Here's level 2, so he gets circlet and gauntlets. So that AM skin tank here. Meanwhile, gloves of haste and mantle for account create. So neither player getting super good items. Got an annoying footman here hacking away at this moonwell. Might be able to cancel it actually. We'll see. More than likely account create's gonna shoot him off, and I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Is he gonna expand? Or is he gonna do one base? I'm not too familiar with Aventador if he's an expansion player. Nah, he's teching up. Alright. So no expansion here. I'll have to see how this goes. Looks like he wants to do a bit of a footman run by into account create space, maybe do some damage. He's not fully committing though. Account create is still not teching. This tech's really delayed. You know it's behind when the human's teching faster than you are. Meanwhile, see blacksmith and a lumbermill, and this is all adding up to look like a rifle caster push. So I do see how this will go. See how well account create's good at dealing with timing push pressures. Watermentals going on the troll berserkers. Yeah, both players just poking and prodding. Nothing too big happening, just harassment. Neither player's heroes are that leveled or that item up. Demon Hunter did pick up boots though, so he is definitely much quicker than the Archmage. Aventador probably gonna pick up his own pair. Yep, right there. He gets a circlet as well. Or he already had the circlet. He sold the gauntlets. Tier 2 just about finished. Rifleman in production. Account create now taking up the tier 2, but that is really behind. And like I said in the last game, the more delayed your tech is, the bigger timing window it is for the human player to do his push. Because the one major counter to dealing with a rifle caster push is Master Bears. So, it's kind of unfortunate that his tech's a little behind. We do see the first rifleman out. This should be a big tell for AccCreate that it might be the push. A lot of times this push is accompanied by a Naga. Maybe, yeah, mostly a Naga, I would say. Can be done with a Mountain King, but I don't know. He's getting a Mountain King, so don't listen to me. But he is tier 2, so he's going to be able to pick up a heal pot. Should his Archmage need one, but it looks like he'll be able to shoo him away before he uses it. We see the first Arcane Sanctum coming in. Second one probably going to go down right about here. And tier 2 almost finishing up for AccCreate, getting his shop down. Only one Arcane Sanctum. Can't really. He has the resource to put number 2 down, but maybe he wants to get up an army so he can get enough supply for that push. He's actually supply capped, might I add. Aventador slipping up on his macro a little bit. Needs to build more farms. You sped built that Arcane Sanctum for nothing. Ooh, Ancient Warlast hitting that Kobold. What is with American Night Elves and doing that? Hexslayer did that quite a bit as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, still gonna create. Did I say Panda second? I forgot if I mentioned that, but it is Panda second. And we see tier 3 on the way, double Ancients of Lore. So here comes that little window. It's kind of falling out of his grasp from that supply cap, as his casters are kind of delayed here. So a little unfortunate for Aventador. He had that longer window, but now it got diminished due to his lack of macro. And I don't understand it. Like, macro in Warcraft 3 is easy as hell. It's not like it's StarCraft 2 where you have to manage 5 bases and a 200 supply army. Like, come on now. Alright, but the lures are finishing up. He should be starting his bear production anytime now. There's the adept. There's the first druid with the claw. So yeah, that timing window I was telling you about is getting smaller and smaller. He's got more casters, more riflemen, pulling militia to creep this. Probably just for creeping. I really doubt he's doing a tier 2 expansion. Although he could have. I doubt he'd go one base gyros, but he did that as well. So Aventador is not the man who is not a man who's afraid of different stuff. But yeah, it looks like I was right on this call. It's just for a little extra creeping support. We got one scroll, one invul on the side of AccCreate. We got a roar scroll, which could be nice for the rifleman. And we got 2 ivory towers, so I think he's about to do this push. He's up to 48, but tier 3 is finished. Mastery training's on the way, so there will be Master Bears to help deal with this push. I think Aventador just took too much time creeping and not enough time pushing. He's picking up heal scrolls, picking up invulns. Do we see the militia pain train? We do. So yeah, here comes the push. I still think it's late as hell, but he's gonna attempt it. Panda creeping up. He won't be level 3 for this push. That's fortunate. But yeah, master training just finished up by the looks of things. And yeah, here comes the initial push. Right now it's 47 supply versus 50. And here comes the ivories. Is he picking up zappers with this push as well? He is. He's going all out for this push. Does he want to kill that first lure with it? It looks like he's moving his way up. Keep an eye on that zapper. You could blow him up in the units. Breath of Fire actually missing the zapper. There's just so many bears. First heal scroll being used. Zapper sniping the one of the Ancients of Lore. But yeah, like I said, the biggest counter to this push is Master Bears, and the AccCreate not looking that bad here. Nice staff, saving the bear. That's level 3 for the panda. Yeah, and the Aventador is just getting sliced here like nothing. This push was just so late. He didn't even put down his ivories at all. He was so focused on that zapper. That's a real darn shame. Aventador could transition, start getting breakers. He is trying to make that transition, but yeah, I think that timing push is just way out the window right now. And AccCreate's in a really good spot right now. What item that rock golem drop? Big invuln? Or normal invuln, I guess. Big invuln, I guess, would be considered the potion of divinity. Alright. Ancient Lore, of course, being reproduced. It was lost. And now we see another fight here. 48 supply versus 46. Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire hitting a decent amount of the units. There's not too many breakers here yet, so not that much of a blocker line. Alright, Mana Burn sniping a priest. Ward actually going down. Alright, Militia being called in as well. Bear getting low, but staff preservation. Perfect timing here. Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire, and there's just so many Militia dying there in that 2 seconds. Hound King is getting a little low. His last bolt was just mana burned away. So now he's just a big footman. Or I guess a tiny footman. Get it, 'cause he's dwarf. Anyways, Demon taking a little bit of damage. Rejuve on him. And there's no Master Spell. And Aventador tapping out yet again.